I wanted to resist, but after months of curfews and daily bomb attacks and shots, all my relatives moved to my house. We were there for a few weeks, but it felt like years. It was so depressing, we almost have no air. Weeks inside our full house without moving, just trying to survive. There was nothing left for me there anymore. When all my loved ones were either jailed, killed, or abroad. The war was awful. We could hear bombs, but never saw them. Many of my cousins and relatives were already living in Germany. Every day, when we had a problem, my father would say, "Oh, when I was in Germany, it was very good. Good people, good government." My friends, who had already reached Germany, told me that everyone respects you. If you go to your job, learn the language, and be a good person, then you will live a very good life there. So I dreamed to go to Germany. But because of 4 years of war in my country, no one will give you papers to come here.
Passt, ja. Aber
2015 there came many people to Germany, the most they came 2015. Every year came less. In 2015 were the most new people who were looking for asylum and in 2016 were less, and now it's also less. Refugee is a status you can get. You apply for asylum, then they check your application, and then they say which status you get. If you are accepted as a refugee, or if you get subsidiären Schutz, that means that you get protection for a bit of time, like for 1 year, and then you have to leave. Or if you are from a safe country and you have to leave immediately. When you are from Syria, it's almost clear that you get the status refugee. Over 90% of the people from Syria, they get accepted as a refugee.
My nightmare began when I met a smuggler. I made my way through many countries. It took me nearly 4 months. I was scared and confused. I was so scared I said to myself, "This is my end. I'm gonna die." He took me to a place where I met others like me traveling to Europe. In total we were 57, 1 woman and 2 children. Naively, I thought that the boat would be big enough to fit us all. The smuggler charged me $1,000 to guarantee me a place on the next boat to Europe. I was lucky that I have the money. If you don't have anything, you can't do anything. I've never done anything illegal in my whole life, but there was no other solution. They segregated us. They put all African people on the lower level of the boat where the engine was located, and on the upper level they put all Palestinians, Syrians and Lebanese.
A non-safe country is a country where it's really unsafe to live for the people. Like they get pursued from the government or from the police because of their color or because what they think, because they have a different opinion or because of their religion. That they get killed and that there are many bombs. Safe country is that it's safe to live there, and even if there are sometimes bombs only in some areas, or when it's not when you're not a special group pursued, like because of their color or because of their religion, then it's still a safe country. But this is just officially. For example, officially it said that Afghanistan is a safe country, and for my opinion, Afghanistan is not a safe country. Some of them, some of the people who come from safe countries, they get accepted if they have really good reasons, but usually they don't get accepted. It can also always be that when they don't go to a lawyer, or even if the lawyer cannot fix it, that they have to be deported.
When the refugees came to Germany or to Europe in general, we were shocked by the things we had seen. When we arrived, we thought it was going to be all good and nice and fancy. But the reality was different, of course. Everybody started to think, maybe I want to go back, maybe it's not for me, maybe I can try to live somehow in my country.
Wir sind hier, um zu lernen. Schule ist für Lernen da. Das ist kein Problem.
Hallo.
Hallo.
Morgen. Guten Morgen.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Oder guten Morgen ist auch.
Guten Tag. Christina, woher kommen Sie?
Ich komme Kongo.
Aus?
Aus Kongo.
Ich komme aus.
Ich komme aus Kongo.
Hast du eine Familie?
Nein.
In Kongo?
Kongo, ja, meine Familie. Kongo.
Ich habe eine Familie.
Meine Familie.
Ich habe
meine Familie Kongo.
Ich habe eine Familie.
Ich habe eine Familie Kongo.
In
In
Kongo.
Kongo.
Hast du Kinder?
2 Kinder. Ja, 2 Kinder.
Was nochmal?
Wir haben hier gelernt, Christine, Sohn, Tochter, Familie. Haben wir gelernt? Haben wir gelernt? Ja.
So eine Kinder.
Nein, Sohn ist nicht Kinder. Sohn ist Junge, ein Mann. Tochter, ein Mädchen. Guck mal. Guck mal hier. Sohn und Tochter.
It is very hard. I want to improve my English. I could not understand what people were saying, but after 2 weeks I started to understand more, and I started to feel more confident about trying to speak. I learned quickly, but it was very hard work. If you cannot speak the language, you cannot do anything. Simple things can be the hardest one, like asking where the train station is.
Many of them, they like Germany because Germany has good economics, so they think that they have many possibilities here. The people get from the German government shared flats, or sometimes they can stay alone, and they get a amount of money. When they are in shared flats, then they get less money because they get their food and everything. They get access to German courses and integration courses, and this always also depends if they are from safe countries or from non-safe countries. If they are from non-safe countries, like from Syria, they can get access to these courses more easily, and they also get health insurance. It's like necessary to help them, and it's very good that Germany takes so many people. And also it's good for the economics for Germany in the future, because the German society, they get very less children, and the people, they get always older and older. That means that how is it, like at the moment one young people has to finance 3 or 4 old people, and in the future it will get much worse.
It has not been easy, leaving my family and everything behind. Sometimes I feel lonely, and it's difficult to make friends. I see a lot of young people now with similar stories. I know how difficult it has been for them. I came here for a better life and to find people who might better understand our situation. And I'm so upset when I see how little they do sometimes. This way it is really hard for most of us to share our experience, to trust again. We don't look for charity or arouse pity. We just want to live as a human being. I was thinking, why have I come here? why didn't I stay back home? Because maybe I'm not gonna manage it. But later I say to myself, my dream is to be able to start a new life safely, to work, to get married, to live. So here I am.